Hi everyone, it's Belinda at Taylor Belly. I hope you all are well. I just want to do a video today to check in. I'm actually really excited because this morning I actually watched my video of July 1st, 2024. Today is July 2nd, 2025. Oh wow. And I look at the changes. It's not perfect, but I am definitely not that person that I was 12 months ago. I'm still a work in progress, but now I actually really understand why we did what we did. Okay. Yes, a testimony that when things need to change, when things need to shift, we have it all inside of us to make things happen. You know, I'm so grateful to John to helping me do these videos. He actually put me on my path to help the people that I do now. Now I know my purpose now. So very grateful for him. I'm grateful for my family, because now I'm living my purpose. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm helping so many vulnerable people and they are teaching me so much. Like, if I didn't go through whatever I just went through, then I can't help all the people that I do. I love my job. My health is getting on track. Like, I'm grateful to Joe too, pushing me to do the Gold Coast 10K marathon. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've been so busy in dealing with stuff that I haven't been able to train for it as much as I wanted. I did, like, the marathon, the 10Ks is on this Saturday. And, I've done many races in the past. And yes, I'm not prepared for it, and I wanted to give up. But like Joe said to me, it doesn't matter. Walk, run, be there. Because I think that's, again, the universe sending me a big message to get back out there. I am taking care of myself. I am changing my work, getting everything into pattern, vitamins, water, sleep, doing all the things that I need to, saying no when I need to, like putting all the pieces together. So, I really did want to give up, but I'm doing it on Saturday. So however it looks. The main thing is, I'm getting back out there, because then, like I said, today I am doing a video for July 2nd, 2025. Me and John, we did our first one July 1st, 2024, and I'm guarantee you I'm going to be doing July 1st, 2nd, 2026, and then we will see again where I'm going to be. Now, I'm doing these videos to show you that you can grow, you can heal, you can shift, okay? All the little things that you do every day does mean something, okay? And there are people, synchronicities, help, guidance, protection, you name it, to help you on your path. But we've still got free will, and we still can be stubborn, and we like our habits, and we can get stuck. But anything that you do and try, it does count for something. I look at that video 12 months, like even me talking to the videos with you now, I was so shy and nervous. Now I'm like, yes, I'm still messy. I'm in my pajamas, my hair's messy, but mate, I'm being myself. Okay, look, even, can you see here in my head? So 4 months ago, had a big skin cancer surgery. That's nearly healed. Like, so many things I've done in this time. It's really cool. It's really cool to see it. It's cool to see me as an experiment. This is a very powerful tool for everyone to know, like mind, body, spirit, energy, that you can heal stuff. Okay? People in our lives are there for a reason, and I've put it in my videos previously, all areas of my life are coming together. When you're in alignment or getting into an alignment and you're raising your vibration, everything else flows and comes to you. You receive stuff. You know, in the last few days, I've talked about to family members and to people about jealousy. I'm bringing up jealousy because a lot of people, when they see someone receiving or doing well, they don't always have good intentions for them. You know, when you see someone have something that you don't have, you look at it as a stepping stone and a bridge and a message to receive that you can do the same or better or improve yourself. Okay? These videos are saying I'm not better than you or vice. It's not about that. It's saying to you that, you know, if I have the power within myself to create, to change stuff, to manifest, you can too. You are not stuck. Does that make sense? Okay, just because the world has us in a box, a label, or gets us to do certain things, like, mate, if you want to work full time and you want to work 50 hours a week, go for it. Me in my life, I don't want to do that. I have done that for many years. I'm going to go out of my way to create a life where if I only want to work 3 or 4 days a week, I'm going to. So that's a difference, okay? Just because, you know, that is your path, it doesn't mean that's your path. You can make your own path. And things happen, like, unfortunately, things happen in our life that we don't want to happen. We may lose a job, we get sick, you know, the car gets a flat tire. But they are pivotal moments to move you. You're not supposed to be there. You might need to be having a break. You need to stop. Like, does that make sense? So that is one thing about me my whole life, is when stuff happens, yeah, you get upset, you get pissed off, all of that stuff, but I don't let that define me. Yeah, I can have a whinge about it, but I basically, like when you fall, you get back up and you move forward. Okay, so you've seen in my videos, even in my last one, you could see the emotion and grief that I had. And, you know, I still miss Neil, but I feel like he's around me. Like, I feel like stronger in that he's guiding me. Like, I know with my work, what I see every day, that, you know, all of us are fulfilling little purposes that we're supposed to be doing. I know, like Joe, to help me do this race, like, I know that's a seed in him to help me on my path, like John was, or my family members. Like, everything happens for a reason. It's like the penny has dropped. I'm like so excited about what's to come, because now it's like I can live every day in my moment. You know, when I'm working with energy, if I feel I don't absorb stuff as much anymore. I know how to clear stuff. I know my boundaries. I know when I've had enough. I have so many things to look forward to in the next few months. And again, that positiveness, that higher vibration, all of this stuff is then, you know, keep going forward. It's like whatever John and I did that day, it's like it's basically got me, like when we plan a holiday, like go on a cruise, go overseas, it was like planting a seed of basically getting on the train for my life to go somewhere different. And I'm on the train now, and yeah, like I said, I might not have got first class, I might be in economy, but I'm doing it. Okay, and then in 12 months time, like, I'm gonna still post videos. I'm gonna post after my race. Oh my god, I'm gonna be smashed at it, but I can sit here now and go, oh my god, I panic and all of this stuff, and I do, because I am human. But I know from all of my experience of what I've done, obviously I have 20 kilos on me, probably a bit more on me, and I'm not that same person to run like I did 6 years ago, because I don't know if I told you this, but 6 years ago, when I ran the Mother's Day Classic, the 8Ks, You know, I was fit, I was strong, but then after that race, that was when I looked after my ladies at the gym. I led a pink team. I was like super fit, all of this stuff. I ran that race, but then I got a blood clot in my varicose vein near my knee. So then I had to be on blood thinners for 3 months. I had to wait to get my leg fixed. And to be honest, you know, when we're talking about lessons and we're talking about healing and shifting, that was my story. That was basically, I was 6 years ago. Well, I'm going to be 44 in August on the 4th, so not very far away. So 37, 38 years old, and I've got a blood clot. So that was a very scary time for me. And, you know, again, I was going through stuff as well in my life. Like we all go through stuff. And I guess that was a pivotal moment too, where my life shifted again. But also too, I didn't train as much after that. I was scared, like running went out the window. Strength training went out the window because I always knew that I'd risk. So there's a fear and worry, and there was grief. But now, like, I got to move forward. Like, you know, I've got my medications, I've got all my stuff. Like, I'm not going to give up. Like, just because that's happened to me doesn't mean I'm never going to run again or be fit or lose weight again, you know, and I'm learning that lesson now. And me being on video is making peace with that past. Like, I am not that person over 6 years ago. I'm embracing, like, I help so many people on their health journeys to lose weight, get strong, put on weight, everything, you name it, heal people in everything. But my story is I've always had issues with my weight. I've probably lost on and off over 130 kilos in the last 20 years. But my story is about protection, you know, not always being able to process my emotions, which I'm getting better at because that's what I'm teaching other people to do. I really believe in the next 6 to 12 months because, you know, in the next 6 months, my grandmother's 90, so I'm not giving up there. That is my wish. That will be my testimony to be where I want to be next year for her birthday, you know, in the middle of January. So, you know, there's that. There's a lot of things that we're doing in this video now that I'm speaking that I want to manifest, to create. But really this video about my past with my running, like I've voiced it, I've let, you know, that was my fear. That's why I stopped who I was. Also, I had to run a business, do a diploma, look after my family, learn a lot of stuff on my own. But now, I don't regret what I have been through. I know I'm not that person anymore, and I can welcome the new beginnings. You know, I want to run again. I will build up with it, and I will take my time with it, you know. There's been things in my life in the last few months that totally want me to stop it. But hey, we're doing it on Saturday. Okay? You know, I have a lot more love and respect for my body. Even though, like, you know, like a car, but I can't have that relationship with me anymore. So I know that now. And I also know when I'm in nature and when I'm training, when I'm exercising, it clears what I do. So it's going to help and benefit me. So, you know, this video is about new beginnings. It's about embracing who you are, embracing the messiness, embracing the journey, embracing actually how far I have come in the last 12 months. You know, like, that's really cool. Okay? You know, life is life. We're going to go through so much stuff. But you, in this quiet time, make the videos. Make it for yourself. You don't have to show anyone. Or journal. Do something. Put it down to pen and paper what you want in your life. You know, it could even be if you want someone new in your life, or, you know, you want a new house or car. All of these things, all different levels. basically put your gift that you want and then allow yourself to receive it. Okay? Don't be upset. Like there's been times I've been upset that I'm not where I am supposed to be. And if I focus on that, it's not coming. So instead of giving up this weekend, I'm doing it. It is, because that's the thing, when we manifest and create, it doesn't have a sense of humor. So you have to be specific, okay, with certain things. I'm going there, I'm doing it, but it's, next year I will be visualizing the time, my health, my body, my clothes, all of this stuff, taking it to another level. But at the moment, all I wanted was to be healthier, to have boundaries, to do my purpose, to create space for myself, to live in, my most authentic self, be there for my family, enjoy my life. They're simple things again. And I look at everything that my videos have done and what John has started with me, that is what we're doing. So John, I'm grateful to you. You're also living a purpose. I know you're doing really well. That, my clients are doing well. There are people that watch these videos. My videos keep going up and up and up. Like, it was something that was just going to be for myself. So I know that this is a really, really, really important tool for people. Okay, you take what resonates with you. You don't have to watch all my videos, but you may watch one or two. Like, even you might watch this one and then watch what I did 12 months ago, and you'll definitely know I'm not that person. Like, I even look at some of the videos I did a few months ago. Again, there's another person there. We're just shifting and changing, and it's really cool that way. Like, post, send me a message. Like, I know people out there are messaging me, like, saying it's helping them change. I am that testimony that we can change our life. Like, I look at my first video and I was talking about how I have my bursitis and my arm. Mate, I don't have any issues with bursitis anymore. Like, I know when it starts to twinge, I have to sort it out. But with my new work and how I massage people, I don't get that anymore. So 12 months, like, literally, I realized what it is, what's happening, shifted it, it's gone. A couple months ago, my back was sore with my new job. But again, same thing. Once I rested, did the physical, found out why it was happening, it's gone. Okay, so I'm learning about myself too. So this is a positive video. Also too, like, the world is very dark at the moment. The world is shifting. We can be in that fear and worry, and we're only going to feed it more. Or we raise our vibration, we be in love, we be in gratitude. Does that make sense? Like I always told you, if my light can help your light, then your light helps someone else, and then we can change things. Okay? So everything starts with yourself at home, and then we can change. I know what I've done the last few months where I'm changing so many people's lives. And I guess wherever I was 12 months ago, I was so stuck. And I had my people in my life, my angels, that have pulled me out of it. And I'm so grateful. Okay? So another thing before I go, you think you don't affect people or you don't help people, but you do. Okay? That's me. That's you. Like I said, that smile to someone that needs it, that hug, that kind word, that, like, giving something to someone that someone doesn't have, like, any of these things that can change a person. Okay? Like, I know within the next few years, like, I will turn around and look at this time and just be so grateful. for, what's happened. You might not see it when you're in it, but I'm telling you, everything happens for a reason. Embrace it, love your life, and live it on your own terms. Okay, if that's one thing that I've learned in the last 12 months is do you, all right? That your people, your family, your friends, if they are meant to be on your journey, they will be there. And unfortunately, the people that aren't aligned with you, you got to let them go and you got to let them fall away. It's the same with work, anything, health, all of this stuff. Does that make sense? That's really important. Like, I can accept who's coming and going in my life. Okay? And also too, if you're stuck in your life, you're blocking doors and blessings. I say it again and again and again. If I did not do that video with John 12 months ago, then I do not help all the people that I see now. I'm grateful for the people I've helped, but now I really, in my spirit, my soul, know what I am doing now, who I am. And that's really, really important. Okay, my eyes do not see how I used to see. The universe, God, has shown me a part of this world, this life that most people don't get to see. And I'm very blessed that I can. With what I've learned in the last 15 years. You think of all the things that you've been through. It's not because you got to go through crap. It's there to shape, to shift, to evolve, to grow. Like when you make olive oil with olives, you've got to be pressed like a diamond. It's got, you've got to go through that stuff. So take inventory of your life today. Think of the last 6 months, 12 months, 5 years. And be proud and grateful of how far you've come, because we all have. Much love to you all. Comment, post, share this video. Gonna spend the next few days getting ready for this race. I will post after it. Like, it is what it is. But again, 12 months later, when I do this race again next year, I will be who I am meant to be. Take it easy. See you later. Bye.